Hi, I'm Rick, and you're in the Whiskey Zone, a place where celebrating the spirit of the spirit is the price of admission. And that ticket gets you into this, my first review of 2025. A whiskey I first became acquainted with last year at a seaside bar in Leith. It is the Lagg Corriecravie, maybe Corriecravie, which is how I'm going to pronounce it, created by the Isle of Arran Distillers at their Lagg Distillery in the parish of Kilmory on the Isle of Arran in Scotland. The Isle of Arran Distillers create spirits at two distilleries on the Isle of Arran, Loch Ranza in the north, where they produce their Arran single malts, and Lagg in the south, where they've chosen to focus on making the peated version of their whiskey. After a series of inaugural releases, the distillery has settled on two core products, and the Corriecravie is the second of those, which they plan to release annually in limited quantities. Their peated malt comes in at a level of 50 ppm, which gives the spirit a pretty decent smoke profile. Because I'm a big fan of good marketing, I'm always looking out for unique packaging, and this one's got a threefer. While it might not be so easy to notice at first, the glass has a slight green tint to it, an homage to the natural landscape around the distillery. Then the bottle itself has this swooping line embossed into that glass that represents the mountains around the island. And finally, the cork is this unique rounded wooden stopper that's unlike any other whiskey stopper I've come across. Lagg's first impression is good. The Corriecravie Edition is a non-age statement release. Although since they've only been doing this since 2019, we know it's not a 10-year-old. It's been matured in bourbon barrels and then finished for 6 months in Oloroso sherry hogsheads from Jerez, Spain. The spirit has been bottled at 55% ABV. And in keeping with the recent tradition of respecting consumers who appreciate a natural product, the Corriecravie is non-chill filtered and has all natural color. That earned you some points with me, Lagg. And that natural color in this glass is very pleasing, like a rich mahogany or melted chocolate. And those may be the slowest legs I've ever seen in a whiskey glass. What's the big deal? I don't know, but they're fun to watch. Time to plunge the nose in. Cherries. Just a wee bit of smoke floating by. Cinnamon. Fruit bubblegum. And vanilla. There are good signs here for the tasting. Oh yeah, there's the smoke. Licorice. Ash. Cigarette ash. Chocolate-covered coffee beans. And caramel. Now, even at 55% alcohol, it doesn't assault my taste buds, so I'm going to render my decision here without putting any water in. The finish is long and tasty, with a mouthfeel of tobacco leaf, a little tawny port, leather, black tea, and a root beer lollipop. The folks at the Isle of Arran Distillers said they wanted to use Lagg to create their peated product, and it is peated. But that didn't stop them from using sherry casks to morph it into something truly special. If you don't like peated whiskeys at all, this isn't for you. If your idea of a good peated whiskey is one that tastes like a liquid ashtray in a hospital dispensary, there are other options out there. But if you appreciate a nice smoky whiskey that also has some beautiful complementary notes to it, then hit pause on this video and go to your favorite spirit shop right now and buy it. I'm pleased to start my 2025 off by awarding the Lagg Corriecravie Edition a 10-finger pour. Thanks for sharing 5 minutes of your very valuable time with me as I pulled back the covers on the Lagg Corriecravie release. If you'd like to pull the covers back even further, then why not do it at whiskyzone.com. And since you've made it this far, I think you should start the year off right by hitting subscribe, like, comment, or share. But maybe that's just me. So until next time, drink smart, stay safe, and we'll see you again in the Whiskey Zone.